ברשות הרב. Okay. The Mishnah in Masechet Avot, Rabbi Eliezer ben Yaakov אומר, העושה מצווה אחת, קונה לו פרקליט אחד. A person that does one mitzvah, he buys for himself פרקליט אחד, a sanegor, someone, an angel that will always say good things about him. והעובר עבירה אחת, and if you make one sin, קנה לו categor אחד, a categor. So you bought for yourself means you got an angel that was made from this sin that chas v'shalom is saying bad things about you. תשובה ומעשים טובים כתריס בפני הפורענות. But when you do תשובה, when you do repentance and מעשים טובים, changing your actions, this is כתריס בפני הפורענות. This is will stop the categor, the bad things to come to you. Persecutor, נכון. So what is this Mishnah, Rabotai? This Mishnah says something very important. Every time we make a mitzvah, you make a good action. It could be a mitzvah of chesed, doing good to someone else. It could be a mitzvah towards HaKadosh Baruch Hu, whatever Hashem told you to do. This mitzvah creates a certain energy. We call it an angel. And this energy, this angel, helps you in heaven, praklit, that if a certain decision needs to be made about you, this angel, this energy helps that this good decision, let's say you need to get, Bezat Hashem, more parnasa, or a new house, or a spiritual enlightenment, he'ara, or chokhmah, wisdom. This energy, this praklit, this malach, this angel, will help it to happen because you have more zechuyot, you have more merit. But the opposite, when you have an avera, you made a sin, that this sin, Rabotai, it creates the opposite. Chaz v'shalom, it can make a bad thing happen, a decree, a bad decree. So Rabbi Meir Mipar Mishlan, one of the big Hasidim, he has a nice perush. According to this Mishnah, he explains the first pasuk of Parashat Vayishlach. Vayishlach Yaakov malachim lefanav v'lesav achiv arza seir sede Edom. Yaakov, when he is about to meet Esav after 22 years that he didn't see him, and Esav is very angry at Yaakov because he stole the blessings from him, Yaakov was very scared. And he had a whole strategy. He sent some, presents to Esav. One of the things that he did, he sent messengers to go meet Esav before he meets Yaakov. So Vayishlach Yaakov Malachim, he sends messengers. Says Rashi, the commentary of Rashi, he says Malachim. What does that mean? What's Malachim? Malachim, it's angels. It says Malachim Mamash. Now the word Malachim in Hebrew, you can interpret it, Malachim means angels. And you can also, we use this word, Malachim, messengers.
They are actually messengers of God.
Oh, yeah, because usually the messengers of HaKadosh Baruch Hu to do everything in this world is angels. So in Hebrew you can use Malachim for those two things. Messengers or angels. Comes Rashi and tells you, when Yaakov sends Malachim, it doesn't mean messengers. It means Malachim, mamash, like really angels. He sent angels. So ask Rabbi Meir Parmishlan, why do you need to send angels? Why you didn't have people to send? Yaakov Avinu, he had, Baruch Hashem, he had sons, he had, assume he already had grandsons. He had
servants.
So many, he got so much money. Why do you need to send Malachim? Why it's not enough just to send messengers to Esav to speak to him. So Rabbi Meir in Parmishlan says, Yaakov wanted to send the malachim mamash. What's malachim mamash? Those malachim, those angels that were created from his mitzvot, from his good actions. He wanted to send them. Because your mitzvot, whatever you do, can protect you more than anything else in the world. That's the real protection. You made another mitzvah, you came to Bet HaKnesset, you created an angel. This is the best protection you can do. People, why do I tell you this? Because people are asking me, Rabbi, we're a little bit scared now in this time. People are, doing balagan everywhere in the world. London, there's a whole pogroms there. In France, there's a whole problem. Here in downtown, everywhere. So we need protection. So we go to do firearms courses, which is also nice. Aval, what's the real protection, Rabotai? Malachim mamash. We need malachim. We need those angels. We need those mitzvot. There's nothing that can protect a person more than mitzvot and maasim tovim. The Gemara says clearly, if you want to be safe from Gog uMagog war, which is most likely, I hope not, but seems like it's happening. I read the Malbim. Maybe I'll tell you a story about the Malbim soon, but the Malbim on the Yechezkel, 35, 38, 39. It's like you read newspaper. I'm telling you all, it says the Muslims will do a lot of problems and the Christians will get mad at them and then they will do war between themselves and this is how Gog uMagog will start. So, what's the best protection? Rabbi Akiva says in the Gemara, you want to be safe from Gog uMagog, Torah, learn Torah. Maasim tovim means do mitzvot. And Seudah Shelishit. Very important Seudah. Okay, so this is Malachim. I told you a story about the Malbim. I think it's also connected to this. The Malbim, Rabbi Meir Leilu, was one of the great scholars of Torah around 200 years ago. He was a rabbi in Romania. Romania, that's how you say it in English?
Romania.
Romania.
In English, Romania.
I think he was not just a rabbi, he was a prophet. If you see his perushim, his commentaries on the Tanakh, this is prophecies. For example, one of the prophecies I saw that he said that himself. He commentary the Zechariah Yudalet, and he says that Am Israel will come back to the land of Israel before the coming of Mashiach, and they will establish a country there that would not keep Torah. This is like, wow. Malbim says, 200 years ago, even more. לא, כן, 170, 180, משהו כזה. בסדר, 180. So, this is a prophecy. So, there was one time when he came to be the rabbi in his community, the people in the community, he saw that they are a little bit weak in mitzvot. They were not keeping all the mitzvot. One of the things that he saw, Chacham Shmuel, one of the things that he saw is that people are not wearing tzitzit. Now tzitzit is a mitzvah from the Torah. And he said that people are not careful. Now he said, how am I gonna awaken the people to wear tzitzit? He saw that mamash, literally, most of the people of the community, he came to be the rabbi, there's no tzitzit. They don't wear tzitzit. So he said, he saw that giving a drasha about tzitzit, giving like the importance of tzitzit, he understood it's not going to help them much. He decided in his drasha to give them a story, a personal story, and somehow with this mashal, with this story, with this parable to... So look what he said to them. He said, Rabotai, I have a very important announcement to say. I had a dream. In my dream, there was a famine, magefa, a plague, slicha.
Plague.
There was a plague in our city, and unfortunately, a lot of people died. All the community. It was very scary. We all came to Gan Eden, to the gates of Gan Eden and Gehenom, of heaven and hell. And then there was a big question, where are we getting into? So they asked, who is your rabbi? So I came. And I said, okay, what's happening? They said, listen, you have a free ticket to Gan Eden, b'chavod. Oh, toda rabba, thank you very much. And I came inside the Gan Eden, and then I says, but what about my community? My people? I'm not going to be here alone. They say, no, they don't deserve. You deserve, they don't deserve. So I said in the dream, ma pitom, I'm not going to do that. It's either they coming with me or I go out. I don't want to be without my community. Can't we do something? They said, listen, no, so don't come. So he says, okay, fine, I want to come in. He said, maybe I'm going to speak to the people there, like, combinot. He went in, he spoke to a few angels. Nobody listened. There was one angel that told him, listen, if you want, I can do something for you. You go out, or we'll let you go out and tell your community that you have a tzitzit, and if they tie their tzitzit to your tzitzit, so it's considered as like they are part of you, because you're joining the same mitzvah together. So you tie the tzitziot to those people that you want to get in Gan Eden with you, and they will come with you. So he says, I came out and I told everybody, guys, who has a tzitzit? Come, tie your tzitzit to my tzitzit. And Baruch Hashem, that's how we got inside Gan Eden. So then he said, this was the dream. And now I'm telling you guys, who wants to come with me to Gan Eden? Who has a tzitzit? And everybody understood. Huh? Yeah, good salesman. Then they understood why. Listen, this tzitzit can save me. This tzitzit is an important thing. They go, and it was maybe he was collecting tzitziot for free. I don't know. Yeah, can. So this was the drasha. But the point, Rabotai, the point is like one mitzvah. It's not just a masha. One mitzvah can be so strong, especially with something like tzitzit. Bezat Hashem Yireh Ratzon, that we will value every mitzvah and understand and see how a mitzvah makes a creation of an angel. The Bezat Hashem, this is our real protection. This is what we need, and Bezat Hashem, nobody can harm us. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen v'amen.